One of the battles that we all have to fight is the battle with discouragement. Our dreams don't always happen on our timetables. We go through disappointments, adversities, and it's easy to lose our enthusiasm, to lose our zeal for life. And it's good to have family and friends that encourage us. It's good to have a coach, a teacher, a pastor to cheer us on. But one thing I've learned is other people cannot keep us encouraged. Other people can't keep us cheered up. They may give us a boost. They may help us from time to time. But if you're really going to live in victory, that encouragement has to come from the inside. You've got to learn to encourage yourself. When times get tough and things aren't going your way, you don't feel like pursuing your dreams, your mind is telling you it's not worth it, it's never going to get any better, you might as well just settle where you are. Deep down in your spirit, there has to be a resolve, a strength on the inside that says, I refuse to settle where I am. I know God has a great plan for my life, and I'm going to keep pressing forward and become everything that He's created me to be. You have to view everything negative in your life, every obstacle, every limitation, every sickness, every problem, view it as only temporary. It is not going to last forever. That sickness is just a season. It is not going to keep you from your destiny. You may have had it for 20 years. The doctor's telling you just learn to live with it. But in your mind, you cannot allow it to become permanent. You were never created to be average. You were never created to barely get by. You were created to be above only and never beneath. No matter what you may be facing, no matter how impossible it looks, you need to keep reminding yourself that right now God is in the process of perfecting that which concerns you. Right now God's working behind the scenes in your life, arranging things in your favor, getting the right people, the right breaks, the right opportunities lined out for you. Draw that line in the sand and say, that's it. This is a new day. I am done living like it's never going to change. It's just impossible. God says, if you believe, all things are possible. In life, every one of us is going to have opportunities to get down and discouraged. My message to us today is we don't have to give in to that temptation. Get up every morning thinking about the goodness of God. Replay the victories that He's given you in the past. Don't remember the negative. Change the channel and remember all the times God's brought you through. If you don't have an encouragement file, start one. And don't wait for others to compliment you. Compliment yourself. Learn to celebrate who God made you to be. Friends, it's up to you to keep yourself encouraged. Some of you have been dependent on your friends, your family. Don't put that pressure on them. You can draw strength from the inside. Another thing that can help us to stay encouraged is we need to create an encouragement file. At home or the office, whenever someone sends you a kind note, someone gives you a compliment, put it in that file. And then when you're tempted to be down, go get those letters out and reread them again. Let those words lift your spirits. Many times after just 5 or 10 minutes of being reminded of how much people loved you, and reminded of some of the good things you've done, that'll totally change your attitude. I found you cannot stay down and defeated as long as you're thinking about the goodness of God. Really, the only way that we can keep ourselves encouraged is by thinking these encouraging thoughts. Thoughts of hope, thoughts of faith. You've got to tune into that voice of victory. There's a scripture I love. It says, God will perfect that which concerns you. If you believe it will never get better, then it won't. If you believe you've reached your limits, then you have. The problem is our own thinking. The moment we accept it and allow the stronghold to take root, we've lost the battle. Some of you have never once said to yourself, I'm a good mother. I'm a good father. I'm talented and creative. I'm kind and considerate. I don't say this arrogantly, but I like who God made me to be. And I love to compliment other people, but I've learned even to compliment myself. When times get difficult, you cannot take ownership of that problem. Don't embrace the trouble and let it get on the inside. If you do, it'll become a part of you. That's what stops us from God's very best.